Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we dive into the stories and mysteries behind everyday things. Today's question comes from one of our curious viewers, Epic Gamer Toaster 69. Great name, by the way. Thanks for the suggestion, Toaster. You asked, where did memes come from? Now, if you've ever spent hours scrolling through memes instead of doing literally anything else, you might have wondered, who started this? Who was the first human to slap text onto an image and call it comedy? Today, we're diving deep into the chaotic history of memes, from ancient times to internet legend status. So, if you've ever laughed at a poorly cropped JPEG with unreadable text, stick around, because we're about to break down how memes went from weird medieval doodles to the digital lifeblood of the internet, right here on Explaining Everything. Before we dive into the internet meme chaos, let's go way, way back, like before your grandparents were born, before the internet, before cat videos. The word meme was actually invented by Richard Dawkins in 1976 in his book The Selfish Gene. He used it to describe how ideas, behaviors, and cultural phenomena spread, like genes, but for the brain. Basically, he was saying that ideas evolve and replicate, just like those weird TikTok dances you keep seeing everywhere. But let's be real, nobody in 1976 was laughing at a picture of a frog saying, "Feels bad, man." So how did we go from that to this? Believe it or not, memes existed long before the internet. Humans have always been memeing. We just used, paper instead of pixels. Medieval monks were doodling funny little guys in the margins of manuscripts. Ancient Romans were carving weird graffiti into walls, probably the first version of Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Then there were the 20th century memes, cartoons, satirical comics, those motivational posters that boomers still think are hilarious. If you've ever seen that classic newspaper cartoon of a dog sitting at a desk saying, "On the internet, nobody knows you're a dog," congrats! You've witnessed an early meme in action. Now, let's fast forward to the birth of the internet, the place where memes truly went feral. Early internet memes weren't exactly the masterpieces we see today. They were more like strange, blurry images passed around email chains. Think of them as the primordial soup of the meme world. One of the first internet memes was the dancing baby in the mid-90s. If you've never seen this thing, imagine a creepy CGI baby doing a cha-cha. It spread through forwarded emails like wildfire, proving that humans will share literally anything if it's weird enough. Then we got "All your base are belong to us," a horribly translated line from a Japanese video game that somehow turned into an internet-wide inside joke. This was a turning point. Suddenly, memes weren't just funny pictures. They were full-blown cultural movements. The mid-2000s, absolute peak meme evolution. This was the era of LOLcats, because nothing is funnier than a cat with bad grammar. "I can has cheeseburger" took over the internet and somehow convinced people that misspelling words made things funnier. And honestly, they were right. Then came rage comics, aka the first real relatable memes. They had poorly drawn stick figures expressing painfully real emotions. If you've ever seen Trollface, Me Gusta, or Forever Alone, congrats! You've witnessed the ancient texts of the meme world. Oh, And we can't forget Rickrolling, the first major act of online betrayal. You think you're clicking an important link, but nope, it's Rick Astley, here to let you down in the most melodic way possible. And somehow, it never gets old. As the internet got faster, so did memes. Vine, may you rest in peace, made short, absurd humor the norm, while YouTube gave us endless meme potential. Suddenly, we had things like the Harlem Shake, everyone flailing around like maniacs. Pepe the Frog, which went from wholesome to complicated. Shrek memes, because apparently a green ogre is the funniest thing to ever exist. And then came Dank memes. The more distorted, the better. These were memes turned up to 100. Deep-fried images, text so blurry you had to squint, and humor so absurd it could only be understood at 3 a.m. Now, we live in a world where memes evolve faster than our attention spans. TikTok memes, Twitter screenshots, AI-generated weirdness. There's no escape. Memes are now self-aware, often mocking how dumb memes have become. The irony levels are off the charts. And let's not forget the absolute chaos of meme stocks looking at you, GameStop, or the fact that people are literally buying NFT memes for millions of dollars. Yes, people are paying actual money for digital pictures of a Shiba Inu. We have reached peak internet. Where do memes go from here? Will they get even weirder? More meta? Will we one day communicate entirely in meme format? Honestly, we're already halfway there. One thing's for sure, memes will never die. They'll keep evolving, mutating, and making us laugh at things we shouldn't. And as long as the internet exists, there will always be someone, somewhere, making an even dumber meme. And you'll keep scrolling, liking, and sharing them. Because at the end of the day, memes are the glue holding our collective sanity together. Now, go forth and spread some memes. And just remember, the danker, the better. If you enjoyed this video, or if you're suddenly made aware of how little your attention span has become, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.